Welcome back to Trading the Market. My name's Billy and today's video is a follow-up from my last video on the Leap of Fortune strategy. I will quickly recap the strategy, show multiple trades in action, and I'll also show this month's profit and loss with £10 stakes using the Leap of Fortune. First up, let's quickly run through the strategy. We will be placing two backed bet trades on the next two possible scorelines, looking for a goal to be scored at odds on offer at the 80th minute. You need to find a game that's completed 80 minutes of play with a close scoreline. For example, 0-0, 1-0, 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, etc. You want to find two teams that are pushing for a goal. This is why you're looking for a close scoreline. There needs to be something to play for. Pick a game with a high tempo and end-to-end action, with enough liquidity to support your trade. Take your starting stake and split it into two even parts. For example, if your starting stake's a tenner, split it into two lots of £5. You're then going to cover the next two possible scorelines. If the game's currently 1-1, you would need to be covering 2-1 and 1-2 with your two £5 bets. You will need to make sure that both odds are over 2.35 to guarantee a profit with a strike rate of 42% that you can get with the filter on Sports IQ. Once a goal is scored, we trade out for a profit. If the goal is scored early on and there is due to be a large amount of injury time, you could then split your profit into 4 and place 50% of the profit into two 25% trades on the next two possible scorelines to repeat the trade. For me personally, I've been trading out after the first goal arrives. If you want to delve deeper into the strategy, then feel free to go back and watch the first video I made covering the rules and filters. All of the following trades you're about to see are using the Leap of Fortune filters, which you'll only find on Sports IQ in the strategy database section of the platform. So first up is a match between Renofo versus Fujieda in the Japanese J-League 2. The current score is 1-1 and we're close to the 80th minute. Yes, Betfair is saying the 78th minute, but you'll always find Betfair shows the time of the match a few minutes behind the actual time. As you can see, I'm also using Geek Toys throughout my trades to green up, to the annoyance of James, but he'll get over it. So the score is 1-1, there's over 6,700 matched already in the correct score market, and I'm going to bat the next possible scoreline, which in this case is 1-2 and 2-1 for £5 on each. I will bat the 1-2 score at odds of 6.6 for a fiver, and the 2-1 score at odds of 5.4 for £5 also. Wait to get match, which it will be very shortly, and boom, I'm locking into the trade. I just need to wait for a goal now. "92nd minute and there's the goal. Absolutely terrible goal, but I'll take an own goal any day of the week. Time to cash out. Using Geek Toys on the right, I green up for £11.89 on each scoreline. Get in, son. On to the next one. The second match is between Daegu FC and Gangwon in the South Korean K-League 1. Once again, the game selection was given to me through the filters on Sports IQ. The score is currently 1-1. There's just over 2k matched on the market, so once again, I'll bat the 1-2 scoreline at odds of 7 and the 2-1 scoreline at odds of 6.4 for £5 on each. My offers are matched, so let's see if we can get the goal. 91st minute goal, and you guessed it, it's time to cash out. Boom, another greened up trade for £8.32 profit. The third match is between Sichuan and Shanghai in the Chinese Super League. The current score is 0-1 with almost 5k matched, so I'll bat the 0-2 at odds of 5.5 and the 1-1 at odds of 7, once again for £5 on each. Let's go and goal hunting. Well, there's the one the trolls have all been waiting for. No more goals to a 10-1 loss. Oh well, we can't win them all. Let's move on to the next one. The fourth match is between Beijing and Nanlong, also in the Chinese Super League. The score is 3-2. We've got over 11k matched on the market, so I'll back any other home win at odds of 3.9 and a 3-3 at odds of 9 for £5 on each. Time to sit back and relax with a Madri and wait for a goal. '88th minute, and there it is, and as James would say, bloody boom. Another greened up trade and time to cash out for a profit of £9.12 and move on to the next one. The fifth and final match of today's video is a match between Ansan Greeners and Busan Park in the South Korean K-League 2. We're at the 80th minute and the current score is 1-0. There's over 6k match on the market, so I'll bet 1-1 at odds of 4.1 and 2-0 at odds of 11.2 for £5 on each. 10 minutes to go, come on lads, give it a goal. No more goals for us here. Still think there should have been a penalty so I'd have had another winner for this video. But that's life, so a 10-point loss. Not a bad 5 matches though, all using the filters on Sports IQ, and in truth, it doesn't take long to find them, then trade the selections. Even on small stakes, this produced a profit of £19.33 for 3 winners, 2 losers, using £10 total stakes. Not too shabby at all, eh? Way aye man. So just before I go, I'll share my profit and loss for the full month of May, using only the Leap of Fortune strategy. I traded 42 selections, batting at average odds of 6.37 with an ROI at 26.08%. This gives a profit for the month of £100 and 84 pence. On £10 stakes, you're not going to get that sort of return from the bank. It's important to remember that when backtesting the strategy on Sports IQ, the strike rate is currently running at 42.54% at the time of this video. Now this may seem very low, and we've had a few comments saying as much, but with a strike rate of 42.54%, all I need to make profit at odds above 2.35 to find value in my trades, and an average odds of 6.37 throughout the month. This is more than enough for me to find selections and gain value from trading this strategy. Thanks again for watching and following through my trades. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section and I'll get back to you. I've got nothing left to say except I've been Billy, this is the Leap of Fortune strategy, and we're all trading the market, the home of sports trading. Until next time, happy trading.